Okay, so let's thank God for that. So let me see if it's still live streaming. Let me see, even after I've left. Okay, we're still live streaming. I'm waiting for it to show here that we're live streaming. But you guys can hear me perfectly, right?
Yes, ma.
Hello?
Yes, ma, we can hear you.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma.
I can't hear anybody. Oh. Sharon, Osamudami, are you guys there?
Yes, ma, we can hear you.
Hello? Please respond now. We can start the class now. Osamudami, I can see you unmuted, but I can't hear you. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, well, Sharon can hear me. Osamudami, can you hear me? Okay, we're live streaming. I can rest now. Osamudami, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just unmute your mic. If you can hear me, just unmute your mic. Osamudami. Okay. So whose mic is making now? Is that me? Because I can hear some background noises. Anyway, let's go into what we have for today. We wasted enough time. So kindly confirm that you can see my screen. Coco. I mean hello. I wanted to say hello. I'm saying Coco. Okay, you can see it. Somebody can hear me. All right, good. So if you have any questions while I'm talking, because I'm not looking at GT, I'm looking at this particular screen. You're going to have to talk in case you don't understand. Okay, so welcome to CSS class. I don't want to use my camera so that the network, because it's making the network unstable. So welcome to HTML class. This class will be learning about HTML and CSS. Okay, so we're first going to start with HTML. All right, and so what is HTML? HTML, as you can see here, sorry, hold on. HTML, as you can see here, is the standard markup language. Sorry, I mistakenly clicked on that. HTML is the standard markup language for web pages. So when you hear markup language, it just means that it's the foundation. It's the foundation, and as we go, you would understand that means. So you see all this text you are seeing. This HTML is a standard markup. This is a text. This is another text. All these text you are seeing here, they are all written using HTML. All this CSS, JavaScript, SQL, they are all written using HTML. I mean, not CSS. HTML HTML is the initial write-up, and that's why they call it the standard markup because it's the foundation. If all these texts were not there, sorry, that was a mistake. If all this, okay, hold on, let me position. I don't know why it keeps going there. Let me position my laptop. So if all these texts were not on this website, you would not see it. So why HTML is kind of like the markup language, the text language, CSS is what makes it beautiful. CSS is why you have this green color here, you have this green color here, you have this background color on which this text is written. You can see this is a black text and it's on a, we like call this blue or black background. That's what CSS is. We'll talk about CSS. The full meaning of CSS is cascading style sheet. So CSS is the styling, right? Why HTML is the text. It's just like when you want to, okay, how do I explain this now simple that you understand? It's just like your own body, where you have your skeleton and then you have your skin. Do you understand? So your skeleton is your main foundation, is responsible for how you look, but your skin is now what decorates it and make it fine, because of course you know that the skeleton is not that fine. Do you understand? Do you understand? You can either talk or put or type in the chat. Let me know.
Yes, ma.
All right, thank you. Let me see if I can mute. Somebody, can you mute your mic, please? It's not mute though. Somebody, it's not mute. Yeah, I want you to mute it. I'm saying mute it. I know you're muted. I want you to mute it. Thank you. All right, fine. So let's continue. So with HTML, you can easily create your own website. It's easy to learn, and then you would enjoy it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is that, first of all, let's talk about VS Code. Do you guys have VS Code on your laptop?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Or somebody, do you have VS Code on your laptop? Or somebody, I think you should just type, because we are not hearing you. So just type in the chat when I ask questions, and you can just mute, because we're hearing a background sound from you. So just mute and type in the chat, in the chat rather. All right. All right. So do you have VS Code or something? All right, very good. So now that is covered, no problem. So we're going to be using VS Code to write our code. VS Code is an application that we use to write code. Now, this particular one that you are seeing here, this is an online code editor, but we're not going to be using that one. It's better you use VS Code. This one is from the website. Do you understand? It can write code and interpret it. Like if I let me come here. So it's just, you can see the code immediately you write it. But if you have time, I will take you how to do it through VS Code. Inshallah, let me take you now, because it's the basis of everything you are doing. Let me take you now, and we'll come back to this. So if you just downloaded VS Code, it should look something like this. It should look like this. Let Sorry. Let me know if your VS Code looks something like this. Let me know. Does it look something like that? Because I want to check the chat. Does your VS Code look something like this? Please answer, so that if it's not, we can make sure it's looking like this and continue. Sharon Osamudi, I'm waiting for a reply. Does your VS Code look like this?
Ma, we can't see it.
Okay, you're not seeing the VS Code.
Yes, ma.
Yep. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen again. Let me stop sharing and share. Let me share the entire. Sorry, hold on. Let me share the entire. Why is it not sharing? Okay. Um. Let me share the entire screen. Okay. So let me know. Can you see it now? Let me go there again. Can you see the VS Code now? VS Code stands for Visual Studio Code. So can you see my VS Code, my Virtual Studio Code now? Can you see it? You can't see it, Abby. What's going on? I'm sharing it now. Let me try again. Let me try again. Osamujama, you can see it. So then let me know if you can see my Visual Studio codes. Yes or no? Yes, you can. Why can't you see it? Sharon, you're not seeing Visual Studio Code on my screen. Sharon, Sharon, you can unmute now. You're not seeing it. Okay, that is strange. What can you see on the screen? Can you see this? Let me share this HTML page. Can you see this HTML page?
No, ma.
Sharon, please. You can't see the HTML page.
I can't see it.
Okay. Osamdeme, can you see it? Okay, but you can see it, right? Can you see this? Let me know if you can see this is a heading. Can you see it? Can you see this is a heading, Osamdeme? Did you see this is a heading? Osamdeme, I'm waiting. Did you see this is a heading? Because I cannot hear you. I think something is wrong with your mic. So just type. Something is wrong with your mic. So let me know. Were you able to see this is a heading? Did you see that? Let me know in the chat. So I know that it's Sharon that is the problem. I know you're not seeing it now. I'm asking, were you able to see it before? That's the question I'm asking. Were you able to see it? Like, I'm sharing it again. Are you able to see it now? Okay, so you're able to see it. So Sharon, what you will do, Sharon, can you see those icons that have our name? You will see Sharon Bakare, you will see Osamudia name, you will
Yeah.
see Blessing Ito. Can you see those icons? Click.
Yes, ma.
Okay, so click on the one that is showing something that like white. Can you see one that is showing my name, but it has like a white background?
No.
You can't see it. You can't see it.
I can't see it.
Are you even seeing my screen at all?
No.
What's up? Can you see what? Can you see what's on my screen?
No.
Oh God, what's the problem? Click on the icon that contains my name. Click on it and tell me what you see. Okay, hold on.
Only a BI with a blue background.
Let me try again. 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 All right, you should be able to see. You should be able to see. Tell me if you can see it now. There's a white background saying this is a heading. Can you see it now, Sharon?
No.
Osamujame, can you see it? Can you see this is a heading? Sharon, I can't read the chat. Please let me know if he has answered the chat. Can you see this is a heading? Osamujame, just type yes, I can see this is a heading. Let me know. I can't even see what's happening. Okay, so he can see it. I don't know why Sharon cannot see it. So Sharon, there are supposed to be two BI. Click on the second one. If you're seeing BI in the first one, click on the second one. There's supposed to be two. You should be seeing four icons. Any luck?
No. It's showing black.
then that's your network. But some of them are, if it's showing black, then that's your network. You're supposed to be seeing my screen. You're supposed to be seeing my screen. I'm sharing my screen. You're supposed to be seeing my screen. I don't know what to do at this point. Can I see a picture? Can I see the picture? If you cannot see my screen, I don't know what to do. Can you leave the class and come back in? Do you have the link?
Yes. I should.
You have the link. Okay, leave the class and come back in. Maybe you'll be able to see my screen this time. So, Osam Jame, please let me know if you can see Visual Studio Code. Type yes, I can see Visual Studio Code. Some Jame, I'm waiting for. Yes, you can see this is a heading. Can you see this Visual Studio Code? Can you see it? Type if you can see it. Let me know. Okay, so you can see that's very nice. So does your own Visual Studio Code look like this? Somebody, I mean, when you open your Visual Studio Code, does it look like this? Does it look like what I'm seeing like this? Let me know. Does it look like your own? I'm waiting for you. Let me know if it looks like it. Or something, I mean, I'm waiting. Does your Visual Studio Code look like this? Okay, that's nice that it looks like that. Alright, nice. I'm hoping that Sharon comes back soon. Oh, Sharon, please come back soon so I can continue. Because I don't want to start talking. And then when she comes back, I'll now have to start again. Sharon, I'll wait till. Okay. Do you know how to create a folder on your laptop, Osamu? Osamu, do you know how to create a folder on your laptop? I'm waiting for an answer. Let me tell Sharon which code link to use. Is she back? I think she's back. Okay, Sharon is back. Okay, you don't think so? Alright, no problem. So Sharon, can you see Visual Studio Code now?
Yes, ma.
Yeah,
Yes, ma.
Sharon. Okay,
Yes,
you can see
ma.
it now, right? Alright,
Yes, ma.
nice. Does your Visual Studio Code look like this?
Yes, ma.
Alright, no problem. So, Osamu Diame, the first thing that we should know, this is what we're going to be using to write our code here. But before we start, there are certain things you should know. You should know how to create a folder on your laptop. But Sharon, do you know how to create a folder on your laptop?
Yes, ma.
Okay, you know, so I'm not going to run through the process of sometimes you know where the library icon is on your laptop. I don't know if you can. This your mic that is not working. Please, tomorrow you need to have a mic that is working so that we can be communicating. Because I don't know whether I don't know this icon I'm putting my mouse on. Sharon, can you see this icon I'm putting my mouse on?
Yes, ma.
So that means social media can see. So social media you click on the icon, right? You click on the icon, and then you go to your documents. Go to your documents. Click on documents, right? You can see my document folder is empty, but yours might not be empty. But when you get there, you right click, you right click on your mouse, or if you are using the laptop mouse, you know there are two, there's left and there's right, where you can click on the mouse pad. So if you're using a mouse itself, you right click on it, you use the right side. If you're using the pad on the laptop, you right click on the right. I hope you understand what I'm saying. When you right click, you will see this option, then click on new, right? You will see this folder, right? So click on new folder, because what you are going to be creating is a folder. You click on new folder, and you can name it whatever you want to name it. So for the sake of this class, let me name it Sharon. You can name it whatever you want to name it, or because you don't have a project now, so you can't name it any project. So I'm just going to name it Sharon. Osemdiame, do you understand? And press enter. Osemdiame, do you understand? Osemdiame, I need to know if you understand before I go on. You need to please come to class with a working mic tomorrow. You understand, right? Okay, good. So do you know how to create a folder now? Yes or no? Do you know how to create a folder, Osam Jame? Yes, you know. Okay, no problem. Please, who is Fast Track Academy? Hello, Fast Track Academy. Please identify yourself. It's not director now. I know. I'm trying to figure the person out. Please, who is Fast Track Academy? Please let me know so I can continue. Okay, I can see you dropped a message. We can't hear you. You are mute. You have to unmute yourself. Or just tell us who you are in the chat so I can go back to class because we don't have a lot of time. Yes, I can. I can see you are typing, but I still don't know who is talking. Is it director? Director, is it you? We cannot hear you. You are mute, though. Okay, so that person has left. All right, fine. So now that you know how to create a folder, right? If I come to my VS Code, please, oh, you guys should listen because this is important. If you come to your VS Code, you can see the option to open folder here. So you click on that option to open folder. You click on it. It will take you to where you have your document, your download. So remember that we opened that folder in documents. So I'm going to click here and select the folder,
Hello, can you hear me?
right? Okay, now we can hear you, ma.
Okay, hi everyone. Good afternoon. Um,
Good afternoon, ma.
so sorry, I had to monitor the other session, and I
Yes,
suppose
ma.
I thought I could open both. I'd been struggling to come in here for over an hour, but apparently because I had Zoom on, I think you can't open this tool if your Zoom is also
Yeah.
on. Zoom has is a stronger this thing over it. It just occurred to me to close it now so that I can come in.
Coming. Okay,
Okay, I
ma.
hope class is streaming well. Is going well, right? There are a few
Yes,
more
it's
people that are
going
supposed
well.
to join. I don't know, maybe they are struggling to join or something, but at least I've heard Osamudiame speak today. Sharon, I've not heard your voice. Is she speaking? Are you able to hear from her?
She's speaking. Yes, she's only one speaking because Osamu Diame's mic is bad and is a challenge
Okay,
because
okay.
I can't hear. I
Oh,
have to be
right.
switching in chat,
To
and
chat.
that's delaying class.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, Sharon, can you say hello so I know you're good?
Morning, ma.
How you doing?
Bye, ma.
Good. Are you picking some things already?
Yes, ma.
All right, great, fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. I'm Toha. I will, as days go on, no, I'll be shipping people to you. Some people are trying to
Okay.
stabilize, and this GT thing, they are not very familiar with it yet. But I
Yes,
am
ma'am.
sure we would be able to figure something out. I don't know what happened to the link of the other class. Sharon, you are coming for physical class, right? Sharon, you're supposed to be in-person class. Am I correct?
I'm meant to be.
In the physical class, you are going to be coming to physical class, right?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so that would be effective Monday, God helping us and clearing all these issues on ground. So, Itoha, for now, your main students, while both of them are agreeing sort of to HTML, is Osa among the other people that would
Okay.
be coming to class virtual. So, this is just a
Okay,
make
ma'am.
do arrangement in the meantime. Okay,
Mm.
so Sharon, just to reiterate that there will be no in-person class tomorrow because of the
Yes,
current situation, but by God's grace, by the special grace of God, on Monday we would have the class and the instructor will be on ground. Okay,
yes, ma.
all right, thanks. All right, well done, Toa.
All right, ma. Thank you, ma. All right. So as I was saying, so we've opened our folder, right? I made a mistake when I was opening the folder. When I clicked here and I said open folder, and it took me to this option. So remember that we opened. Sorry, hold on. Okay, so remember that we opened that folder in documents. So you don't. Sorry. Let me go back. So what I did, I had actually clicked on document and I went to go and click select folder. Don't do that. Let me start this process again. All right, don't do that. So when you open the folder like this and it brings you here, because I opened it inside document, I have to double click on the document, double click until it brings me to the Sharon folder. The Sharon folder is what I will select, or whatever folder that you opened, you select it and then you select the folder. Make sure that you can see when you select it, it now has blue. When you deselect it, you see like this, you have not selected it, it's not blue. When you select, it becomes blue, and that's where you go here and you click select folder. Okay, so when you select folder, it shows you Sharon. You can see that Sharon is an empty folder, there's nothing inside, it's empty. So to create your the way HTML is written in documents, right? So to create your first document, what you need to do is to create a new file for your for your HTML. You have to create a new file. So I'll click on create new file like this, and then I will now say, oh sorry, what's happening? I made a mistake. What's going on? That's not what I wanted to open. Let me close this file, please. Close folder rather. Let me close that and go back to open Sharon. I don't know how that mistake happened. So open folder, double click on the document, select Sharon, and then select folder. Now Sharon is open. So now Sharon is just a folder, and that folder is where you are going to put all your files that you are going to be coding in, because you code in file. You can see it here. You have to open a new file. If I open a new file now, I'm just going to name this. Let's say, let me name it ose.html, right? It's very important that you include HTML when you are doing your project, right? When you start doing your project, you have your home page, you have your profile page, you have your about page. So at that time, you cannot start naming it homepage.html, about page.html. But for now, we're just going to stick to ose.html because I don't have any name to give it, all right? And then you click enter, and just like that, you have a file. You can see. Hold on, my laptop is acting up. Um, hold on. My laptop is acting up. Um, okay, we're good. So you can see this is your file, right? Any questions so far before I go on? You don't understand. Usamdame, I should understand. Okay, hold on. Let me start again. Do you understand how to open a folder though? Do you understand that process? You don't understand how to open a folder. But I asked you, you said you understood. Okay, so we're going to do it again. All right, so just follow me. Let me know. Can you see this icon that's hold on. My mouse is misbehaving. Can you see this icon that my mouse is hovering around? Can you see it on the screen? This icon, this yellow and blue icon. Can you see it? Somebody, can you see it? Can you see my screen, Ose? You can see my screen. Can you see my mouse? Can you see my mouse moving? You can't see my mouse moving. So how you see my screen? Sharon, can you see my mouse moving? Sharon, Sharon, can you see my
Yes,
mouse
ma.
moving? You can see the
I
mouse
can
moving.
see it.
Okay, so
Yes,
Ose,
ma.
you still can't see it
Yes,
moving.
ma.
All right, Sharon, thank you. Ose, you can't still see my mouse moving. You cannot see it. I'm not sure you can see my screen, no, because the mouse is moving. Ah, sweet Jesus. Let me see. Um, Osamide, do you have you cannot see my mouse. Okay, hold on. Can you see the VS code? Confirm. Say yes, I can see the VS code. Can you see it? Confirm if you can see the VS code. Let me check the message. Okay, you can see the VS code. Okay. So on the VS code, can you see the mouse moving? Yes or no? Type it. Can you see the mouse moving? Sharon.
Yes, ma.
Okay, Sharon. So I mean, you don't have to leave. I mean, you can see the chat and still see my screen, right?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so you have to be reading his reply for me. So Osamu Jame, can you see my mouse moving? Right? Type yes, I can see my mouse or no. So Sharon, let me know what he types.
He said you can see it now.
You can see it now. Okay, fine. So Sharon, you have to be my mouthpiece instead of me going back and forth. So Osamu Jame, can you see where it's hovering on? Can you see this yellow icon I'm touching? You can see something like an envelope here. You can see something like a triangle here. Can you see it?
He said yes.
Okay, so you click on this yellow icon that yes, this yellow and blue icon. If you click on it, it will take you to this place. It's almost like it's like this. Osa, do you understand? Do you know how to get to this place in your laptop?
He said yes.
You know how to get there? Okay, thank you very much. So when you get here, you go to your documents, right? You can either click on documents here or you can click on it here. Anyone, you can come here, click on the documents, right? So this was the document we created before. Sharon, do you understand the process I did before?
Yes, ma.
You can see that the file that we opened in VS Code that we said ose.html, you can see is here. But let's go back. Let's not confuse ose. So ose, after you have clicked on your documents or any folder that you decide to keep, you can decide to keep it in your download folder. You can decide to keep it in your desktop folder. It depends on you, whatever you prefer. But what you need to go and do is you need to open a new folder. All right, ose, do you understand when I say you need to open a new folder? Ose, Sharon, I'm waiting for you to. No, it's
He
my
said
turn.
no.
Huh?
He said no really. Not really.
So I'm going to explain to you. Let me go back to that place. When you click on the yellow icon and it takes you here, right? What you want to do is that you can save all these places you are seeing. This music is a folder for music, right? This is a folder for music. Sorry, hold on. So this is a folder for music. This is a folder for pictures. That means you can keep pictures in here. This is a folder for videos. Now you are going to be creating documents. You are going to be creating files. All the codes that we are going to be writing, they are going to be inside that file, and those files have to be in a folder. Ose, do you understand that part? When I say you have to create a folder, these are all folders I have seen. This is a folder, this is desktop folder, this is a document folder, this is a download folder. When you download anything from the internet, they will come to your download folder. If you want to keep music on your laptop, you can keep it in your music folder. If you want to keep pictures, you see, so it's just like a cupboard or a pocket where you keep everything. Ose, do you understand?
He said yes.
Okay. So now you want to open a folder for your code. Normally, I would say you can, if you right click here, or you can't even create a new folder. So you have to create a new folder or a new pocket for your code. You're going to, because your codes are going to be in file. Let me tell you some, let me digress a little. Let me tell you something about a website and what a website is about. Please, can you see this is a heading? Can you see that? Let me move to the other one. Can you see the HTML tutorial on my screen? Sharon, can you see it? Sharon,
Yes.
you can see it. Uste, can you see it? Can you see the HTML tutorial?
He said yes.
Okay. So when it comes to website, a website is like a book, right? Now the difference is that when you are opening a book, do you understand? Or let's say your teachers can say, okay, go to page 10 or go to page 20 or go to chapter 1, right? You understand that, right? The difference with
Yes,
a
ma'am.
laptop is that with laptops, what you have are pages. Do you understand? This is the home page. This is one page. If I click on this HTML introduction, it will take me to another page. Let me click on it, HTML introduction. I click on it, it's loading. Now it will take me to the HTML introduction page. Hold on, it's still loading. You can see, maybe my network is bad. Or let's give it time. Oh, network, what's happening? Let me find something that is going fast. Okay. All right, see, it has taken me to the HTML introduction page, right? So
Yes,
what
ma'am.
that simply means, I'll explain. Let's go back to the opening of the folder. So inside the pocket or the folder you're going to write, inside the pocket or the folder you're going to create, depending on how many pages your website has, is going to have different pages. So first of all, let us go and open our own pocket. So you have to first decide where do you want to keep your folder or your pockets for your website that you want to open. Where do you want to keep it, right? So it's better to keep it in a document because the files are also like documents. You understand as we are going, don't worry. So I rather keep it in document. I'm going to open here and you can see we open a folder. But you know what, just to show you that you can keep it anywhere, let's keep it in the downloads this time. So let me open the download folders. Do you understand, Use? Sharon, let me know if you answer. Do you understand, Use?
He says yes.
Okay, so let's go and open our own pocket for our website files or our website pages. Uh, Hold on, my laptop is misbehaving. So we're going to put it in downloads this time. Like I said, you can put it anywhere, but this time I'm just deciding to put it in download. So this is what is in the download folder. If I click on documents here, this is what is in. This is the first one we open in documents. If I click on the music folder, there's nothing in the music folder because I don't have music here. So let's open it in the downloads, like I said. So because I downloaded Zoom, I downloaded VS Code, I downloaded some other things, so you can see them here. But that doesn't concern you. it doesn't matter what is already inside that folder. You are going to create your own folder. You are going to create your own pocket for that website. So for every website you want to build, there has to be a folder for it. So let's say that this website now, I want to build a profile website. Let me show you my own profile website. All right. Now this is my profile page. This is a website for me. You can see my name. You can see I'm just showing different projects I've done. This is me. Let me go to my about page. All right. So it's loading. So you can see this is my about page. Hello, I'm Blessing Soha. It's just a page that talks about me. Sorry, hold on. I want to sneeze. This flu is killing me. Network is slow, so my picture is not loading. So you're going to learn how to do all of this eventually. And by the end of this class, you should be able to build something like this. I hope you can see my screen, Ose and Sharon. Can you see it?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So you can see there are different pages. You have the home page, you have the about page, you have the work page, you have the contents page on this website. So let's assume we want to create a website for Ose. Now I'm going to create my folder inside the download page. I'm going to right click. If you check your mouse pad, you will see that there is a left place to click and there's the right place. So you click on the right one. If you click on it, it will bring this option here. It will bring this option that you're seeing. So what you want to do, you are trying to create a new folder. So you can see a new here, right? You see new. If you put your mouse on the new, it will bring out another set of options, right? If you put your mouse on new, another set of options. So what you are looking for is a folder. That's what you want to create. You want to create a folder. So you select that, you click on it, and then it now gives you it names the folder for a new folder, but you can change that name. So don't just save it like that. Instead, change the name. So we've already created a folder for Sharon. Let's create this one for Ose. So I'm going to call it Ose. Ose, let me say Ose website. You can name the folder anything you want. It's up to you. So this is Ose's website. So you now press the enter button. So you see now your folder. Let me make this thing. I don't like how it's displaying. Let me make it display large icons. Okay, I like it like this. So you can see we've created it. Ose, do you understand how we created it, or should we start again? Sharon, let me know his reply. Ose, do you understand, or should we start again? Any reply, Sharon?
He has not replied.
Ose, I'm waiting for you. Is this in class? Do you understand, or do you want me to start again? Ose, we don't have time. Oh.
He says he has.
He says what?
He
Okay,
understands.
sorry. Osamu Diame. Okay, I'm so sorry. Sorry, your mom is saying she's correcting your name. Oh, okay, ma. Okay, ma. I'm so sorry. Osa, sorry. All right. So you understand, right? He says he understands, right, Sharon? Let me tell your mom that she should please get him a Mudia for short. Okay. No, no problem, ma. Please, his mic is not working. Okay. Okay, ma. All right. So since you understand, let's go again. So after you've created your folder, just you can see it here, right? It will appear there. So what you need to do, since you understand, after you have created that folder, the pocket where all the pages of your website they are going to be in, you now go to your VS Code, right? Let me close this folder because this was the one we opened. Let me close it and start again. If you get your, let me close that. All right, awesome. So this is how your VS Code will look like when you open it. This is how you look like. So what you want to do is you want to open a folder, which is the folder you already opened before. So you click on open a folder. Osamudia, I hope you are listening, because this is going to be your assignment. So you open a folder and then you look for, we created it inside the downloads. So I'm going to double click on downloads, double click until you see your folder that you created. Then you select your folder and then you click on select folder. So you will see that that folder will open inside your VS Code. You will see it here. This is how you know that the folder has opened. Sharon, do you understand? So you just say, yes, I
Yes,
trust the
ma'am.
authors. The VS Code is going to ask you, do you trust this folder that you're opening? So you say, yes, you trust them because you're the one that opened it yourself. So say, yes, I trust them. So Samuel Ahmed, do you understand? Please, Sharon, let me know what he says. Any reply? Okay, you
He said yes.
understand. All right,
He
then, no
said
problem.
yes.
Very good. So that's how you open a folder. So now, when you want to, like I said, let me go back to W3 school. Uh, okay, yeah. So like I said, a website is just like a book with different pages. The difference is that on your normal book that you are reading, you can, physically touch the page, you can touch it and flip it, but you cannot touch the pages inside your laptop. So, but they are all pages, right? So let's assume you have a home page. Let me use, where is this? Or let me use CodeZone's website. CodeZone's website is complex. I want something simple to understand. Let me find it again. So let's assume, like, look at this the network is not letting this picture load. Let me try to load it again. Just stay with me. Any questions so far? Please, if you have questions, ask me. Any questions so far? Let me know. Any question? Any questions? No questions? Okay, so I'm going to take that as no questions. Okay, so ask your question, Samudi Ame. Ask your question. Ask your question. I'm waiting for you, sir. We don't have, sir, sometimes we don't have time, and I don't want to rush you. Ask your questions. Sharon, you understand so far, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no problem then. What if you use documents instead of downloads? It's the same thing. Let me open it. We opened one in downloads, right? This OSS website, we opened it in downloads. Did we? Let me go and check. Sorry. Yes, it's in downloads now. Look at it. We opened it in downloads. So it's the same thing. If depending on where you open it, if you opened it in downloads, documents, desktop, anywhere, just make sure that when you come to VS Code, let me close this one again. When you come to VS Code, when you come to VS Code and you want to open the folder, make sure you go to where you've opened it. So open folder, right? When you click on open folder. So if you open it in documents, double click on documents. If you open it on downloads, double click on downloads. So if I double click on documents right now, you can see Sharon. If I click on this, I'll be able to select folder and open Sharon, right? If I go to downloads, right? And I click on your own because I opened Sharon's own in documents. I opened your own in download. If I come and I click on your own, it will still open. Let me see for your own. Does that answer
You
your question?
understand?
Yeah?
He said that he understands.
What did you say?
He said that he
All right, I've
understands.
seen that. So now, okay, yes, I've seen it. So now, because you've opened the pockets where all the pages of your website are going to be, the next step is now to open the first one. If you come to this website now, if you come here, let me use this one. You can see there's a page, there's a HTML home page. There is, if I come to this, there is introduction page. There is edit. These are all different pages on the website. If you click on them, they link to different things. If you come here too, there's the home page, there's the about page, there is the work page. So let's assume you want to create a home page. Almost all websites always have a home page. I'm sure you guys understand that. Almost all websites has a home page. So let's say the first page you want to create is the home page. We're going to have to come here. As soon as you click, as soon as your mouse gets here, these icons will appear. As soon as your mouse gets here, these icons will appear, right? So what we want to open, we've already opened a folder. What you want to open is a file, because this is the option to open a new file. This is the option to open a new folder. We'll talk about opening a new folder when we want to learn how to upload pictures. But for now, let's just talk about uploading files, or opening files rather. So you're going to open a new file. Now, because you are going to be writing HTML code in it, you have to let the Visual Studio code understand that this file is going to be for HTML, because there are many other programming languages out there. You have
Yeah.
PHP, you have JavaScript, even for CSS. I won't call CSS a programming language, but it's also something that we write in
Excuse me,
VS
Mr.
Code.
Johan,
But
can you
right
hear
now,
me?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay, we got it.
I don't know who is talking, please. Okay, Osamu Diame, are you the one that talked now?
Yes, we switched his device.
Okay, okay, no problem. Thank God. So now I
You
can hear
sign
you.
out here. You signed out here. Okay.
Where was I? So you have to let the Visual Studio Code know that you are trying to open a HTML file. So what you do when you come here, you open it. Now, because we're doing the home page, well, we want to work on the home page. I'm going to write home. I'm going to name it home.html. That full stop HTML lets the Visual Studio Code understand that, okay, this is going to be a file for HTML. If you want to write CSS, when you open a CSS file, you write .css. But let's stick to HTML now. Do we understand?
Yes,
Do
ma.
we understand? Osamu Diame, do you
Yes, ma.
understand? Osamu Diame, do you understand? I'm asking if
Yes.
you understand. So because I want you to understand and be sure, because I don't want to go back. I don't want to. I'm asking, do you understand? So let me know if you understand now, so we can move forward. If you don't understand, I will explain again, because I don't want to go back. So please, do we understand?
Yes.
Osamu Diame, do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. So after you have named your home.html, you click on enter, and then your file is created. You can see it here. The file has been created. Okay. So now this now becomes your home page. Sorry, I'm trying to. I can't seem to go live. Hold on, sorry. Okay, we'll talk about that one tomorrow. Because of time, we'll talk about that tomorrow. So this is your home page, right? Tomorrow I'll show you how to make your home page become live. But basically, this is where you are going to be coding. Okay. So as soon as this is open, right? Um, do you know what this is? Sharon,
No.
Osam Jame, do you know what this is? This is an
No.
exclamation mark. It's on your laptop. If you check the number one on your laptop, where the number one is, you will see that exclamation mark. Can you see it?
Yes.
Sharon, can you see it?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So when you press your shift button and you put the exclamation mark, what you need to do is just press enter. This thing that appears is the body of HTML. This is what makes the file. You can see it here. The name of the document is HTML. Doc type is short form for document type HTML. Right? So you don't need to concern yourself with all this that are here. You don't, maybe the title. Okay, instead of calling it a document, you can call it homepage. So this is just information about the file that you don't need to concern yourself with. Where you'll be writing your code is between this body and this body. But we'll come to that. I just want you guys to see this and understand it, because this will be your assignment. Your assignment, you're going to have two assignments for. Should I make it two? Okay, just one assignment. By tomorrow, you would have opened a file on your laptop, and you'd have opened a home HTML page. Do we understand? Let me show you how to get this block of text again. You click on the exclamation mark and you press enter, and to bring this. So let's go and understand this. Any question?
Yes.
Any questions? What's your
Yes.
question? Please ask your question.
I've tried it, but it was not working.
What did you try?
Um, I made a folder, but I tried all the things that
Okay.
you've told me, but it wasn't working.
So that's the thing. The fact that you were trying it well when I was talking means that you were not listening. You were not looking at what I was doing. So okay, but that's not a problem. Let me hold on. Can you share your screen? Do you know how to share your screen? Do you know how to share your screen?
I switched my device, so this one does not have Visual Studio Code.
Oh, it doesn't have Visual Studio. Then okay. So you're supposed to go to Visual Studio Code. Let me do the process again so that you will see it. Now look at it. Don't try to do it. Just look at what I'm doing. When you are doing your homework, you will figure it out. If you cannot figure it out, when you come to class tomorrow, we'll do correction. But just wait, okay? So after you've opened your folder, right? Osamu Jame. Osamu Jame. Hello. Sharon, you understand, right?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Osamu Jame, can you hear me? Is he still in this class? Osamu Jame, I need a response. Sharon, you can hear me, right?
Yes, ma.
So why is he not answering me? Osamu Jame. Hello, he's not responding. Okay, let's move on. Osamu Jame, are you there? All right, let's move on. When he comes back, I'll explain to him. So Sharon, you already understand all those process, right? So let's go
Yes, ma.
to learning about let's go to learn about HTML, right? So you can this was what appeared in our VS Code. You can see all these things. And like I said, the only place you're going to be coding is between this. We'll talk about that one. These are called elements. These are HTML elements. All right. Osamdi, are you back? Osamdi, are you back? All right, fine. So let's go and learn about elements, and you will see how these elements actually, you know, make up the website as we're going. So I've already said it before. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Take that, Hypertext Markup Language. You can see, like I said, all these texts you are seeing here are all websites. The text itself is what makes the website. If there are no text, if you're only seeing design, that's not the website. You are seeing the text, and then, like I said, you use CSS um, style. You understand that when that side of CSS. Okay? So please give me a moment. Sorry, give me a moment. Samjam, are you back? He's not back. Abishara, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, let's continue then. So, like I said, see, let me call you back. I'm in a meeting. That's what I'm trying to show you. So, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It's more about text. Is the standard markup language for creating web pages. You can see my screen, right, Sharon?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So it's the standard markup. Everything you're seeing here, all this text you're seeing here is HTML. It describes the structure of a web page. You would understand